It's weird, the last time I was at a podium with a microphone and my mom in the audience, my speech was a little different. It was more guilty, Your Honor. I'm glad that old man's dead. My name's Michael Redfern. I'm 36 years old and I am Boston Irish. To be Boston Irish, you have to be great at three things. Drinking, fighting, and well, let's just say drinking because we're in church. I wish I could tell you a story of a bad childhood growing up that led me to my addiction, but it's quite the opposite. I came from a very loving, very supportive family. They ensured I grew up well, that I studied hard in school, and I was doing the right thing. I started partying a little bit in my teenage years, and then I reached college and it got crazy. I was in a different state, away from my parents, and away from their rules. I joined a fraternity and the heavy partying began. I graduated college in 2000, but college never graduated me. I've been in the restaurant industry for 20 years. Late nights I turn to early mornings. There's not a whole lot to do at 12 o'clock in the morning, except go to bed or go to the bar. I chose the latter. I would hurry and leave work to go to the bar, to get drunk, so I could fall asleep a couple hours, to wake up with a hangover, to do it all over again. At first it was to blow off steam after work, but it turned into a way of life. I gave up all relationships and any kind of normalcy in my life just to get drunk. I was a slave to the bottle. No matter what I had to do or where I had to be, booze came first. It started ruling every aspect of my being. I was under the impression I needed to be drunk for people to be around me. I now realize I was popular while I was drinking because my so-called friends needed a drinking buddy, and who better to call than Drunky McGee. I worked hard and partied harder. That was my priority. They say alcoholism is a progressive disease. I received my first DUI in 2001. I blew a .09, which was barely over the limit of .08. In 2012, I received my second DUI in Palm Beach Gardens, and I blew a .31. And the cop was flabbergasted and said, "Do you know that at .40 you're dead?" And I said, "Well, let me go back to the bar and prove that theory." He didn't really like that, and needless to say, I spent the weekend in jail. After I got out, I got caught on a suspended license, which gave me another 30 days in jail. I got out in the morning, I walked to the gas station, and I called my buddy, "Come pick me up, I'm out of jail, and bring the bottle." He's like, "Well, your stepdad Terry's coming to get you, and I think you're going to rehab." I laughed at him, I said, "No way." And he said, "Yeah, that's where you're heading." And I remember this guy driving by on a bike, and I just wanted to punch him in the face so I could go right back to jail and not deal with that. But needless to say, my stepdad picked me up. We had a little intervention, talking about I was scared to admit my failures to him again. But we had a little sit down and a talk of the drinking problem and their willingness to give me help. And then they mentioned Faith Farm. And it was a 10-month work therapy, faith-based program with all dudes. No, that's not happening. Pick something else. But I finally succumbed to my fears. And as you can see, I came, I saw, and I conquered. But it wasn't me who did it. It was Christ through me. Amen. I had absolutely no religious or spiritual background coming here. I knew who Jesus was, but nothing about him. Since coming here, I've come to believe in him, learned about his life here on earth, and entered a lifelong relationship with him. The things he's done in my life while I was here, and the things he's been doing in my life, my entire life, are phenomenal. Without Jesus and the support of my family, I surely would have been dead years ago. If I had to choose a life verse for the old me, it would have been John 4:7, and Jesus said, "Give me a drink." My new life verse is 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant. Your adversary, the devil, walks around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. When I leave here, I've got a great job opportunity with Tin Fish in town, and the owner of that restaurant helps people in recovery, and he sponsors guys and all that, so I think it's sent right from God. It's a great blessing. I have everybody written down to say thank you to. The staff, PJ, Alan, Miss Judy, Murph, House, Roy, Debbie, Jeff, Bobby. You guys didn't have to do what you do, but it was a short time, the 6 weeks, but it was really cool what you did. Thank you very much. And as for you guys out here, the brothers, you guys are the program. You're the ones who keep everyone else coming through. And you keep everyone in their mind right. I want to look at my family, Mom and Terry. I'm sorry for putting you through hell and making you think the worst when I don't answer my phone, like I'm in jail, or I'm in the hospital, or I'm rotting in the morgue. I've given you a million opportunities to walk away from me with my ridiculous antics and my selfish behavior, but you never did. Thank you for always standing by my side, no matter what stupid thing I did. And thank you for suggesting this place and getting my life together. I love you tons, and your son has returned. For I was dead, and now I'm alive. I was once lost, and now I'm found. God bless, and thank you. Yeah.